You know, Charlotte's father, Ric Flair, compares his rivalry with Ricky Steamboat to what his daughter Charlotte has with Sasha Banks.
I can see what the Nature Boy is referring to. It's true to say Sasha brings out the best in Charlotte, and Charlotte brings out the best in Sasha. As bitter rivals as they've been, they've also been grateful to push each other to a new level.
Byron, you talk about a new level, Sasha and Charlotte lift each other to. How about them elevating the entire women's division to a level it never seen before?
Now, if you want to define it simply, guys, if you wanted a main event for the poster of the Women's Revolution, Sasha Banks and Charlotte would be at the dead center of it.
What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special.
Oh, no, it's over.
There it is.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special.
Oh, no, it's over.
There it is.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
Harsh impact. Charlotte has been the centerpiece of so many WWE milestones, but her match at Hell in a Cell 2016 was her biggest triumph ever.
Now, Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks had so many epic encounters already, but their Raw Women's Championship match that night warranted a main event Hell in a Cell match. Nice neck breaker.
Byron, that Hell in a Cell match was the first time women main evented a WWE pay-per-view, and both ladies brought their very best to the cell that night.
Corey, I know Charlotte and Sasha took immense pride from headlining that show, but when all said and done, Charlotte is the one we'll forever remember as the winner.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
What does Charlotte need to do now to remain a factor in this match? Her opponent's clearly getting the best of her here.
I really expected much more from her here tonight. I'm pretty shocked to see her absorb so much punishment.
Within 5 years of her first match at NXT, Charlotte has a list of big matches that would already qualify her as a Hall of Famer, and the list just keeps growing.
Devastating elbow.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh. She goes for the cover.
Michael, Charlotte's big match resume is amazing. She won the first ever WWE Women's Iron Man match, the first ever Raw Women's Championship match, and the first ever Women's Hell in a Cell match.
She main evented Hell in a Cell, Byron. Don't you forget that. If she wasn't SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte would have entered the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, and you can bet she would have won that too.
Elbow drop with authority. When Sasha Banks began her career with NXT, she went through a period of just trying to fit in, trying to be another pretty face in the locker room.
And when you try to be just another or something, you...
Submission time! Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in. I don't think she should challenge her.
Bankrupt. She's in complete control here, guys.
Yeah, you don't want to get dropped like that, that's for sure. Well, Corey, that inner boss we speak about with Sasha is a great example for showing how women can break out of their shell and claim ownership to end.
Backstabber.
Sasha with a back statement. The back statement. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
2. And the shoulders up.
Still a lot more fight left.
Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. Big time. And now Sasha Banks heads up. I think Sasha Banks is done playing.
Look at this. Look at the, she's in the zone now.
Boom, nice.
Here comes Sasha Banks.
I have to give Sasha Banks credit for being a student of the game. We all know she idolizes Eddie Guerrero, and I believe Eddie would be very proud of how the boss carries herself in WWE.
She's got her where she wants her.
She's tough, but nobody's that tough.
Bankrupt.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
To elaborate on what Corey said about Sasha's admiration for Eddie Guerrero, Banks has pulled some of Eddie's old tricks to gain an advantage over her opponent.
Yeah, she's used the old pretend your opponent hits you with a foreign object while the ref's not looking trick a few times. Classic Eddie trap.
She wants to finish this.
She hits here, this match is over.
Crucifix head scissors.
And she's toying with her now.
This might be the one that ends it.
Takes her down.
Wow, nice move right there.
All measured up. Oh, perfect kick. Oh, man. What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special.
Oh, no, it's over.
There it is.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
And here we go now.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And here we go now. Wow. Elbow. And here we go now. Elbow drop. The main roster was introduced to Charlotte Flair as one of the members of Team PCB with Paige and Becky Lynch.
On that very night, the Women's Revolution kicked off as two other NXT stars joined the main roster and turned the WWE Women's Division upside down.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
I have to go back.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
Bankrupt.
That's it. That's what she needed. Charlotte's just getting overwhelmed.
That's not something you see often for the Queen.
And Sasha with a backstab and flipping her over. Here it comes. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
Charlotte is in trouble.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Oh, come on, not like this. This is not how I wanted to see this end.